Remember back in the day when people are like, oh, you're having a panic attack, put a paper bag on your face and breathe into that. So this is like a flesh bag. So you'll be using your hands instead. So it's like this. But I would like you to not have a fully closed fingers, like have a little bit of space in them, especially if it feels like, it feels pretty constrictive when you're already reducing your breath and then you put something on your face. It can be like a little bit stressful if you let it be. So just let your fingers be open a little bit to let a bit of air in at the end and a bit of air out so it doesn't get super hot on your face. So these are all different variations of what you can do to reduce your breathing. One is nostril holding, one is hands cupping, one is a gentle press on your diaphragm and chest. And the other one is just using your mind. So that's like the hardest one because we have nothing to assist us. So to begin with, I'd like you to just rest down into the ground and start following your breath through your nose, deep down into your chest. And I'd like you to give your breath a color that is calming for you. Often mine's like a luminescent white or like a light blue. And I'd like you to watch your breath dancing as that color, as it comes in through your nose. And then out again through your nose. So you're going to be breathing down through your nose, deeply down into your chest and extending your colored breath on that in-breath down to the base of your torso. And on your out-breath, you're going to wrap around in between your legs, over your back and up over your head and out of your nose. So it's becoming like you're creating a breath cocoon around your body with this colored breath. So it's coming in through your nose on the in-breath down the center of your torso, and on your out-breath wrapping between your legs, up your back and over your head and out your nose. And just sitting, lying with that for a minute. Letting your tongue rest on the top of your mouth gently, just behind your front teeth. I'd like you to just let that space in between your eyes widen. Let your eyebrows kind of fall open and let your eyes fall with it down deep into your eye sockets. If you feel any tension in your jaw, give your jaw a little wiggle from side to side to bring some awareness into there and then let it rest. So during the whole sequence this morning, I would like you to see if you can remain focused on your breath wrap, this cocoon of breath, colored breath that's just gently wrapping around your body, holding you in that stillness. And we're going to start with doing a few 5-second holds like yesterday. And again, if my guidance doesn't match up with your breathing, just follow the pattern in your own time. So on your next out breath, breathing all the way out and holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathing in. And just breathing normally. Feeling the different points of contact beneath you. Feeling your back and your elbows, the backs of your legs and your heels, from the back of your head just contacting with the ground, and seeing if you can sink more deeply into that. Releasing your neck more so that your head can fall really heavy against the ground. And on your next out breath, I want you to hold, so breathing all the way out. When your lungs are empty, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathing in. And just noticing where your awareness naturally wants to go into your body. Is it going to an area of tension or an area of pain, or is it just sitting in your head? See if you can draw the strings of your awareness away from those regular parts of your awareness and put it in different places, like the bottoms of your feet. Maybe underneath one of your knees. On your next out breath, you're going to hold, so breathing all the way in. And then out. The end of your out breath, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, breathing in. And just remembering to wrap your breath around your body, so your colored breath is coming down the front of your torso on your in-breath. And as you breathe out, wrapping all the way up around your back and cascading out down through your nose. Seeing if you can make your breath softer and smoother and calmer. Letting it naturally elongate. Perhaps having pauses at the top or extra pauses at the base of your breath. On your next out breath, you'll hold, so all the way out, and holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, breathing in. And you're welcome to hold for longer if your body's already resting. So as you're starting to reduce your breathing and build up the carbon dioxide in your body just incrementally, all of your tissues are getting a bit more oxygen. Your brain, your digestive system, all of the muscles that move you around. As you're building up the carbon dioxide in your system, your brain is starting to just gently take itself down a few notches. I want you to bring your awareness back to that space in between your eyes and the sides of your jaw, and just really let that melt open. On your next out breath, you're going to hold. Breathing all the way out and holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathing in. Now I'd like you to take your hands and put them over your face like we talked about earlier on. And just immediately sensing that deeper restriction. So you're already breathing through your nose, and now you've got your hands covering your face. Let there be a little bit of space for fresh air to get in and for air to escape. And if at any point you feel stressed or your face gets a bit too hot, you're so welcome to just let your hands fall away and breathe normally. So it's all up to you. This sequence is particularly good for getting you ready for digesting, so fantastic just before breakfast. I'd like you to drop your in-breath down to 90%, just like yesterday. So you're taking in about 90% of the air that you would normally like to take in. And your out-breath is just a gentle, relaxed exhale. Nothing to do there. Just being aware of your own body in a way of identifying if you've got a bit more saliva building up in your mouth already, or feeling a bit of heat coming into your hands, a bit of extra heat beyond Bali. And I want you to drop your hands away and take in a full breath. You can also notice whether, if you had any congestion in your nose, or maybe you didn't even realize you had congestion in your nose, that might be opening up now. You might feel some loveliness sliding down the back of your throat, which is excellent. Swallow that and let your gut bugs deal with it. Seeing if you can still pay attention to that breath trap. On your out breath of your breath wrap, I want you to now hover your breath at the end of your breath, just above your head. So often I use a sphere or like a round sun glowing shape just above my head. Like imagine that one of your chakras is just like jumped out of your body and it's just hovering above your head. So you're breathing in, down through the center of your body, wrapping around, breathing out, and your out breath just sits for a couple of seconds at the top of your head. It's external to you, but it's still attached. Your body extends beyond your body. Just resting in that glowing light above your head. And then breathing in again through your nose. I'd like you to bring your hands back up onto your face. And just dropping into that 90% breath again. So you're already familiar with this sensation. If you feel like you'd like to, I'd like you to drop down to 80%. So as you get deeper down into the restriction, it's like you start to walk your body on a path in between your two nervous system responses. So imagine there's like a valley, and one side is very relaxing and lush and restorative, and the other side is like a bit zippy and likes to propel you to get things done. So you're walking in between these two body responses. And if at any point you move more into a stress sensation, I want you to just let your hands drop away and breathe properly. See if you can just balance in that path in between and the valley in between. So now I'd like you to drop your breath down to a 70% level. So you're just taking in 70% of the air that you would normally like to be taking in. And keeping your breath soft and calm and gentle. Remembering that the out breath has nothing to do. Your out breath is just a relaxed exhale. Relaxing the sides of your jaw, noticing the tendency to store concentration in different parts of your face. And now letting your hands drop down, taking in a regular full breath. And just giving me a little nod if you've got saliva and you're ready for breakfast. Fabulous. So just in your own time, I want you to roll over onto one side and gently coming up into a sitting position when you feel like it.